What is up, you guys? Your boy Jen is back with another video. Today I'm doing my week 2 predictions, and after last week, that's the wrong paper. After last week, I'm sitting at 9-6. The Bucks and Dolphins game got postponed because of the hurricane, so I don't know if I'm gonna be 10-6, 9-7, whatever. But right now I'm sitting 9-6. So we gonna get into the week 2 predictions. In week 1, I feel like of the season, it's like I don't know. You don't really get the full real team. You know what I'm saying? You're not really gonna know the true identity of a team, until week 2, week 3, and see what teams are really about. But anyway, let's get into this. Due to work and me being lazy, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm doing the video late again, so I'm just gonna take the L for the Thursday game between the Texans and Bengals. But I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I took the Bengals anyway. I thought the Bengals was going to come back, maybe smack around the Texans, you know what I'm saying? I thought that offense was going to come alive, but obviously they did not. It was like 13-9. It was fucking pitiful. Whatever. That's an L once again for that Thursday night game. Moving on to the Bills and the Panthers. I expect the Panthers to win that game. You know what I'm saying? Cam Newton had a little slow start last week. He's fresh off of surgery. I'm expecting him to pick it up a little bit this week. Christian McCaffrey, I think, is going to have a pretty good game. And I like that defense over the Bills defense, so I'm taking the Panthers over the Bills. Moving on to the Bucks and Bears. I'm going to take the Bucks over the Bears. They're going to be a little fresher than the Bears. And I don't know. I just think the Bucks can win that. They got good offensive weapons. I'm not really too sold on the Bears this year, so I'm gonna have to take Jameis Winston, Mike Evans, OJ Howard. What I'm saying, they got Deshaun Jackson now, so I'm gonna have to take the Bucks over the the Bears. Sorry, excuse me. And then moving on to the Steelers and Vikings, I think that's gonna be a hell of a good game. Excuse me, I gotta grab this paper. I think that's gonna be a good game. Vikings got a good defense. You know, I like the running back. You know what I'm saying? But I think Big Ben is dangerous at home. He had a rating of like 115 last year at home. So he just comes out. Plus that offense is high powered. I like the defense. They was able to get 7 sacks against the Browns last week. Maybe some of them was due because of Deshaun, holding on to the ball a little long and, just trying to do a little too much. But whatever, that defense is nice. TJ Watt probably going to have a pretty, cool little game. So I'm taking the Steelers over the Vikings in that one. Moving on to the Cardinals and Colts. Even though the Cardinals lost their best player, fucking DJ, he went down with a wrist injury. I'm going to take the Cardinals over the Colts. Jacoby Brissett is starting, I do believe, but I just, that Colts offensive line is horrible. The defense isn't really all there, so I'm going to have to take the Cardinals over the Colts in that. Moving on to the Patriots and the Saints. This is just, too easy. People are sleeping on the Patriots already, you know what I'm saying, after just one game. They're talking about how Brady's just on this fucking decline, this major decline after one fucking game. Well, he probably going to go in there and eat up the Saints defense. First off, the Saints lost their best offensive weapon for Drew Brees to the fucking Patriots over the last offseason in Cooks. So, and the Saints just don't have a defense, so I'm expecting Brady to just tear them up. I'm taking the Patriots over that. Moving on to the Browns Ravens, really ain't got to say much in that. I never go up against my team. It's Browns over anybody. So, I'm taking the Browns over the Ravens in that. I'm hoping the defense comes alive, and I hope we can protect fucking Deshaun just a little bit more against that Ravens defense. And we got to limit the turnovers, you know what I'm saying? Eagles and Chiefs. I think this is going to be a real good game right here, and I went back and forth with it. I went with the Chiefs and the Eagles and the Chiefs and then back to the Eagles. I really don't want to go against Kareem Hunt. I think he's going to have a good game, but I'm just not sold on Alex Smith. Yeah, he had a big game against the Patriots, but what he is a game manager. He's not somebody who's going to come in and give you 350-plus yards a motherfucking game. I'm not saying that you need that, but he's not going to do that. So I'm going to have to take the Eagles over the Chiefs. I just think they got more offensive weapons, even with Kareem Hunt. And the Chiefs got a nice little secondary, but I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles over the Chiefs in that one. Moving on to the Titans and Jags. Now, I'm not sold on the Jags at all. Like, I've talked to a couple people like, man, them Jags gonna be something just because of their defense, man. 10 sacks, bro, 10 sacks. Man, first of all, y'all's going against the fucking Texans with Tom Savage, who's not mobile at all. And I seen some plays where that dude was just like waiting for someone to sack him, bro. He's just waiting for motherfuckers to sack him. So I'm not saying that Jags defense ain't gonna be nothing this year. They ain't gonna come in and get 10 sacks again. You know what I'm saying, against the Titans. Marcus Mariota's a little bit more mobile. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to worry about stopping the run. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take the Titans over the Jags right there. Moving on to the Jets and Raiders, this is gonna be another quick one. I think the Raiders are, I'm not gonna say blow the Jets out. I hate saying that about teams because these guys are professionals. They can play. It could be the upset of the motherfucking week, but I just don't think that offense for the Jets is gonna be able to put up points like the Raiders' offense is gonna be. I'm expecting Marshawn Lynch to have another good ass game. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the first home game of the season, so I'm expecting him just to come alive and tear shit up. Moving on to the Dolphins and Chargers. Dolphins are going to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Chargers are coming off a loss against the Broncos. You know what I'm saying? They lost by a field goal. But I have no faith in Jay Cutler. I really don't at all. Even though he's under Adam Gase, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. I think the Chargers are going to come alive. Phillip Rivers is going to throw all over them. And Jay Cutler is going to throw a pick or two. That's what I'm expecting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we get from Jay Cutler. Moving on to the Cowboys and Broncos. Broncos got a solid secondary, probably top 5, if not the best. I'm not really too sold on the Cowboys defense. I mean, they was able to shut out the Giants. I don't remember the exact score of the game, but they able to come away with the win. But of course, they didn't have Odell in that game, so Odell's a game changer. We all know that he's an X factor. You know what I'm saying? But with the Broncos having a good secondary, maybe being able to lock down Dez and Cole, I just don't see them really stopping Zeke all like that. I'm expecting Zeke to, bust out for 80, 90, 100 yards against them. So I'm taking the Cowboys over the Broncos, easy peasy. 49ers and Seahawks. I like the Niners. I got love for fucking Kyle Shanahan and Brian Hoyer. But the Seahawks are dangerous at home. They got a good-ass defense. Hoyer likes to throw in tight coverage. I'm going to say, where is it at? Damn, I didn't write down the percentage. I feel like he threw in like 38% of the time in the tight coverage last week or some shit. And you're not going to be able to do that against the Seahawks fucking secondary. You know what I'm saying? They have a nice defense. So I'm expecting the defense just to win that game for him, period. You know what I'm saying? And, even with the Seahawks having a shitty line, we can just say a shitty line, you can't sleep on Russell Wilson. He going to make plays with his legs. You know what I'm saying? He going to get outside the pocket, make a few throws. They going to put points on the board. The 49ers was only able to put up 3 points last week, so I'm not really expecting outstanding plays from them. So I'm taking the Seahawks over the Niners in that. Redskins versus Rams. Now, I talked to a couple people too. I got a couple friends that are Rams fans, and they're like, "Oh man, them Rams are gonna be something special. Jared Goff looking good." Blah blah blah. First of all, Todd Gurley averaged fucking 2.1 yards a carry against a Colts defense on 19 attempts. All right, that's trash, especially against the Colts. Right, so y'all can't even run the motherfucking ball. Redskins can't run the ball either. But I think what's gonna separate that game is that Kerrigan's gonna be able to get to Goff. Goff's not really that mobile, so I think that pass rush is just gonna get him, out of his rhythm. Redskins going to take that game. I'm hoping Pryor has a good game. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking Redskins over Rams right there. Sorry, people. Packers versus Falcons. This was another tough one for me. I went from the Packers to the Falcons, and I stay with the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't sleep on Aaron Rodgers. I think the Falcons have a way better defense than the Packers. And last year, the Falcons were able to put up like 35 points a game at fucking home. So that's just ridiculous. So, and fucking Matt Ryan against the Packers last year, playing them twice, was like 7 touchdowns, no interceptions. So I'm taking the Falcons, and then they're breaking in a new stadium. You know what I'm saying? That they want to prove that. I don't know. They want to prove that they're not the team that fucking just fell apart against the Patriots. I don't fucking know. I really don't know. But I'm taking the Falcons over the Packers in that game. And then Lions versus Giants. I don't know, man. I really don't know. If Odell plays, which I don't think he is, but I'm not sure. I would really be confident in the Giants. It's kind of like this with me right now without Odell, but I just feel like the Giants can win. I like the Giants defense. I don't think that it's going to be Odell that makes or breaks the game because you got Brandon Marshall there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I wrote it down. I'm not sure where it's at, but he was targeted like 2 times last week. Like, that's pitiful. You need to target that dude more. Get the ball in his motherfucking hand. I don't care if he's not a top 10 wide receiver anymore. Whatever. Brandon Marshall can make plays for you. You know what I'm saying? Just Eli got to do something and give him the fucking ball, and hopefully they can get the run game going this week. You know what I'm saying? But I'm taking the Giants over the Lions. That's going to be my little upset of the week, I guess. But, yeah, right there is my week 2 predictions. Hopefully I have another good week and stay positive. You know what I'm saying? Stay above 500, whatever. So far, so good. I'm 9-6, so hopefully we can just keep that trend going. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like the video, like it, I guess, whatever. Thank y'all for fucking watching. let me know who y'all think is gonna win in the comment section. But that's it, y'all. I'm out. Deuce.